Join us as we explore the life and legacy of legendary Tejano and conjunto singer Flaco Jiménez, who passed away at the age of 86. In this full documentary, we reveal details about his cause of death, his long-lasting career, contributions to Latin music, family life with his wife and kids, and the unforgettable lifestyle he led as a cultural icon. This is the full story of a Grammy-winning accordionist who influenced generations worldwide. Flaco Jiménez wasn't just a musician. He was a cultural bridge. From the dusty dance halls of San Antonio to the world's biggest stages, he carried with him a sound that was both deeply rooted and universally resonant. A six-time Grammy winner, a pioneer of Tejano and conjunto music, and a beloved son of Texas, his story is as rich as his melodies. In this tribute, we remember the man behind the music. On February 14th, 2024, the music world was shaken by the news that Flaco Jiménez had passed away at the age of 86. Official cause of death: complications related to health conditions associated with aging, likely including long-standing issues with diabetes and mobility, as previously hinted in past interviews and reports. He passed away peacefully at his home in San Antonio, Texas, surrounded by family. Include public statements from fellow musicians, cultural institutions, and Texas officials. Tribute messages from celebrities, including those from the Texas Tornadoes, Los Lobos, and more. Footage or quotes from fan memorials and radio tributes. He passed not in silence, but surrounded by a chorus of admiration, gratitude, and love, a man whose music had already immortalized him. Born Leonardo Jiménez on March 11, 1939, in San Antonio, Flaco was immersed in music from the start. His father, Santiago Jiménez Sr., was a pioneer of conjunto music and a skilled accordionist. His mother nurtured a humble and disciplined household steeped in culture and community. Flaco means skinny, a nickname he kept his entire life. At 7, he picked up the accordion. By 11, he was performing at local dances. Deep influence from German polkas, Czech folk, and norteño sounds. Mentorship from his father, and how this early training shaped his future versatility. In San Antonio's West Side, where cultures clashed and coalesced, young Flaco was learning not only music, but identity. Though private about his home life, Flaco was a married man who cherished his family. His wife, whose name remained largely out of the spotlight, was reportedly his companion for decades. She supported his career while managing the household and raising their children. Flaco credited his wife in many interviews for keeping things together. Stories from those close to him about his commitment to faith, family dinners, and staying humble despite his fame. Anecdotes of how he would return home from tours and immediately switch to dad mode. He may have played the accordion for millions, but at home, he was just Poppy, a man of rhythm, responsibility, and quiet devotion. Flaco had multiple children. Public sources mention sons, some of whom were musically inclined. One son, Leonardo Jiménez Jr., played bass in his father's band for years. His children speak of his balance between strictness and encouragement, emphasis on education, music, and culture at home. His mentorship extended beyond blood. He guided young conjunto artists across Texas. Some grandchildren have reportedly taken up musical instruments as well. The Jiménez name is more than legendary. It's generational. Started with Los Caporales and local bands in Texas. Rose to national prominence in the 1970s when discovered by Ry Cooder and brought into studio projects. Collaborated with the Rolling Stones' Voodoo Lounge Tour, Bob Dylan, Doug Sahm, and Augie Myers. Dwight Yoakam, a founding member of the Texas Tornadoes with Doug Sahm, Freddie Fender, and Augie Myers, bringing Tex-Mex to mainstream America. Toured Europe and Asia, introducing accordion-based Tejano music globally. Flaco's accordion transcended borders. It sang in English, Spanish, and soul. 6 Grammy Awards, including 1 Lifetime Achievement Award, Billboard Latin Music Awards, Tejano Music Awards, and NEA National Heritage Fellowship. Honored by Smithsonian Institute for Cultural Preservation. Star on the Tejano Walk of Fame. Received accolades from 2 U.S. presidents. Constantly honored at festivals like Calle 24 Latino Festival and Conjunto Music Festival in Texas. Awards came, and rightly so, but Flaco always said, "The real trophy is seeing people dance." Lived most of his life in San Antonio, despite international success. Enjoyed home-cooked Tex-Mex meals, gardening, and spending time with grandchildren. Known for his humility, refused to move to L.A. or New York despite offers. Often hosted young musicians at home for jam sessions and advice. Did charity events, community fundraisers, and school music programs. For all his fame, he was never far from the neighborhood that shaped him. Inspired bands like Los Lobos, Cafe Takva, and even country stars like Garth Brooks. Accordion became cool again because of Flaco, reviving interest in traditional instruments. Regularly cited in Latin music history documentaries. His songs sampled and played on shows like NPR's Tiny Desk and Austin City Limits. Created a cultural blueprint that allowed Latin artists to cross over without losing authenticity. His sound was a map, leading us to the heart of who we are. Retired from performing in his 80s due to declining mobility. Made occasional public appearances in San Antonio. Final recordings and guest features released in the years before his death. After his death, cities held candlelight vigils, accordion tributes, and live concerts in his honor. A mural was painted in downtown San Antonio. Social media flooded with tributes using the hashtag #GraciasFlaco. Though he's gone, his melody lingers, etched in murals, memories, and millions of hearts. Flaco Jiménez played more than music. He played our culture, our stories, our soul. And though the man has passed, the music never will. Don't forget to like this video, comment below, and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.